everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what can you expect in your career over the upcoming 2 years. Okay, now as always you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure to pick a pile that is most for you, and once we are done with the selection, we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, then these are the messages that you need to receive with regards to your career. We start with Moonology, yeah? So we're looking at the next 2 years, so let's take a look. Take time to breathe out. So definitely, the upcoming 2 years are very busy career-wise. And a new start is coming. And it's so interesting, I feel like before this new start comes into your life, you'll have time or a break period. Yeah, you may sort of take time in between work, or you may take a vacation, like a really long vacation, and come back. Or because the entire period is very busy, you'll have to take time to do that. I see this as a combination of both, okay? But regardless, it's going to be a new beginning career-wise for you in the upcoming 2 years. So job changes, new jobs, promotions, very, very likely. And that's so interesting because the very first card that you chose was change your focus. So there is a possibility, because you've changed your focus, something new comes into your life. Okay, this could be a project, this could be a business opportunity, but your focus is changing. It's like you decide one final day, this is the direction I'm going to take, and things change. Okay, you have the Chariot, 9 of Pentacles, okay, 2 of Pentacles, and you have the King of Wands. So in your case, there's a lot of forward movement happening career-wise, and rapid at that. The pace at which you grow in the upcoming 2 years will surprise you. Like you yourself were definitely not expecting it. For a couple of you, this could be like you change your location entirely. Like you move from one place to another, city to another. That could also play out for you. But in your case, there is a chance that you may do 2 things. Yeah, or 2 things called to you. So this could be education, this could be another job, or for some of you this could be like one is a full-time job for you, and next is your own work, private enterprises. So these things are also possible. But regardless, the absolutely beautiful news for you is you're financially going to be blessed. And blessed in a way that, once again, even you could not have foreseen this. So you're going to be having wealth. You're going to be having luxury. You're going to be able to afford things that you never thought were possible for you. Yeah? In fact, you're going to be not only spending money on yourself, but on your family. It's like the entire unit, your family unit or whatever it speaks to you, it gets an upgrade. Yeah? In your case, there is also a possibility that you may receive some kind of help from a man, okay, a position of authority kind of a figure. This could be a boss, a mentor, or somebody who just is interested in your growth. I also see you making a lot of new plans. Okay, there's a lot in your kitty. You're like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. You have things chalked out for yourself over the upcoming 2 years. Yeah, but it's an interesting period, career-wise. I feel like this is going to be the best phase of your life. And I just wanted to take a couple of tea leaf cards before I go into the rest. Okay, the very first thing is great worry over nothing. So if you're right now worried about like what is going to happen to you career-wise, there's no need for you that. Especially, I feel like some people out here may be struggling career-wise. You may be going through some kind of down period. I'm not seeing this for everybody, but for a few people, but you'll get out of it. Yeah, don't worry. And you're going to be victorious in some endeavors. Yeah, it's like victory is yours. You're happy, you do it. You accomplish what you set out to do. Yeah, that's coming forth. A goal-oriented person. You're going to be hitting the milestones that you've set out for yourself. So when you're watching this right now, you have some kind of idea. Okay, this is what I'm going to do in 6 months' time. This is what I'm going to do in 1 year's time. This is what I'm going to do in 2 years' time. You'll meet it. Yeah, and you'll in fact become much more laser focused. Your focus is not going to move. once you decide that direction. Yeah. And a meeting with a stranger could be very important. You're meeting somebody and this person may help you out. Yeah. Once again, I feel like, especially because of this King of Wands showing up, this could be somebody who's a fire sign. Yeah. And somebody who's really interested in your work, in investing in your project. Pay attention to your finances. Yes, as I mentioned to you already, because you're going to be earning so much, you're going to be having a luxurious life, you may sort of go overboard. For some of you, I also see you guys investing in your wardrobe. Like you want to dress up for the job and hence you pay. Yeah, that's coming through. Let's take a look at others. Open new road to success. It's so interesting, This is what we got from a Moonology deck. A new start is coming. And anyway, the card that I had for you was open new roads of success. So when it comes to, I feel like you have a lot of ideas. You have some sort of an idea about what you want to do in the future. And access those ideas. Put it into action, at least try. Especially new financial ideas. If you feel like, okay, if I invest in this, this might grow, do it. Because your, intuition is on point. And wherever you are right now, career-wise, you're just getting started. So this period, especially the next 2 to 3 months, you're getting out of your shell. And you'll sort of grow massively. Massive amount of growth, especially on a, monetary level is what I'm seeing. Right now, however, one message for you is you're too fragmented. Chances are that you've taken up too much right now, or you feel like, I don't know how to take care of things. My family needs my attention. This needs my attention. That needs my attention. So you have to do something to feel grounded. In some cases, this could actually be a break. Schedule a break, a tea break, a coffee break. Yeah, but do something for yourself. Yeah, don't neglect yourself in the pursuit of your career. And courage. You're going to be taking a risk about something. Like there's something you believe in. You feel like, okay, this is something that may work out in the long term. And you really want to go in that direction. You really, really want to. You're becoming very, very courageous. You're being very brave. And interestingly, the card that you had was also victory. Yeah. So by being courageous and trusting your path ahead, yeah, you'll be whatever you want to be. Just make sure that you get everything together. You get your stuff together. Follow a leader. In some cases, I told you, somebody will help you out, or you will also follow somebody's example. For example, in your career, somebody and they are like, somebody you look up to. You want to be like them. So you're going to be following their path. You're going to be like, okay, this person did this. I want to do this. And you'll learn. And you will follow. Yeah. Follow your own bliss. And interestingly, in following somebody else, you're also following your own bliss. Somebody's truly acting as a guide for you. But they are not against whatever you're doing. They're not against your ideas. They'll probably encourage you to pursue your own ideas. But be like, whatever you're doing is great. But if you sort of adjust this little bit, you'll get greater amount of success. Yeah. But you're following your bliss and you're following a leader. It's beautifully working out in both cases for you. I also see you making a lot of creative changes in your work. So previously, if you were like, I'm only going to do this, you're going to be like, okay, maybe I can try this too. Because you're listening. Yeah, because you're really, really listening. That's what's coming through. I'm going to give you a couple of more messages from your tea leaf cards. Let's see, in terms of clarification, what else is there? You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Now, wherever you are, right now, you may feel like you are on track about something. It's not like you're off track, but you need guidance. You need honing of your skills. Because of which, there's somebody who's waiting to guide you. He'll probably bring your focus to something that you aren't seeing. Yeah, there's something missing when it comes to your information, and that will be fulfilled by a guide. That's coming through. Now, once again, new job or a career. So there's definitely a new start coming for you. New job, career, whichever way speaks to you. Love, deep affection and caring. So chances are you'll come to love what you do. And that's the most important thing. So the next thing for you in the upcoming 2 years is something that you truly love, something that you care about. And the best thing is you're getting help. Reconciliation. In some cases, if you've had some kind of misunderstanding with a colleague, or you've had some misunderstanding with somebody you work with, maybe a boss, somebody, okay, you're going to be coming together once again, maybe to do something big this time. Again, 2. Oh, okay. A dark man dealing relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair is going to be important. So this is a person who is like, sort of this description. Once again, there's a huge play of a man. And this is not a woman, okay? Horseshoe, good luck. Saturn is working in your favor. Wherever you are in your life, whatever phase of Saturn is, in the upcoming 2 years is actually giving you good results in your career. Yeah, and Saturn is all about karma, so it's about reaping the good. So especially right now, if you're like going through some kind of Saturn phase, Saturn does that. Does that too, I may add. It fragments your energy. Yeah, but it is rectifying almost in the upcoming 2 years. Yeah, and as I wrap this up, I just feel like I need to give you one more molology. I don't know why I usually don't do this, but bring love into the situation. So maybe right now, wherever you are, you're giving everything but love to what you're doing. With a little bit of nurturing, little bit of extra additional caring, I feel like you'll be fine. Yeah, but overall, this is what I have for you career wise. And as I wrap this up, I'm gonna leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, if you've selected Pal 2, then these are the messages you need to receive with regards to your career for the upcoming 2 years. Let's take a look. We start with numerology. Be bold and make the first move. I love that. And your commitment is being tested. So when it comes to, over the upcoming 2 years, you'll be tested about something. Just to see how much you want it. Yeah. And if you just keep at it and in fact give more than what is expected from you, you'll be A-okay, career-wise. Yeah. Just don't quit whatever you're doing halfway. Yeah. You just need to, in fact, give more, do more. So that you over-deliver in a sense. That's coming through. And the beautiful part is you've got to listen. Somebody is trying to help you career-wise, okay, or somebody just offhandedly makes a remark and it actually, is useful for you. So you've got to listen more than talk. Always, for some reason. Page of Pentacles, you have the Emperor, 7 of Pentacles, and you have the Moon. See, the thing with you is, when it comes to your career, I feel like emotionally, you'll have certain fluctuations. You'll probably doubt yourself. Okay, am I doing a good job? Am I doing this well? Am I doing this right? But remember, that's exactly what your emotions. They have nothing to do with reality. So please make sure when it comes to doing your work, don't get emotionally involved. Yeah, don't attach your self-worth to what you do. Treat it as a job and move away from it. Yeah, of course, you need to love what you do. That's absolutely no reason, but there has to be some kind of detachment. And that's what you need to learn, Pile 2. I also feel like in the upcoming time, after you get over these emotional issues, you learn to be assertive. And you learn to have a control over things. Yeah, remember this, you guys are a player of the long run. So whatever jobs that you're doing today, whatever work you're doing today, it is going to be massively paying off in the long run. So next 2 years, it's almost like, one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, you move ahead. And before you know it, you've climbed at the very top. And people then will be like, okay, how did this happen? I was not expecting this person to do this. Yeah? But you'll know because you've done the groundwork. That's the way I see it. And in fact, for a couple of you, I feel like you'll sort of learn something. Yeah, this may be academically, you may learn something, or you may learn by observing somebody, attending webinars, attending seminars, group discussions. I feel like these are the places that you will thrive, because it'll upgrade your ideas and it'll help you. And please remember this, when you get into social situations, especially work wise, please like say something, like make sure you have your presence known, your presence felt. Yeah, don't shy away into the background, which sometimes happen with you. Yeah, I'm not telling you like share your innermost thoughts, but it's like you have to make your presence felt. Yeah, like you're something different. Don't become like a wallflower, that kind. Although there's nothing wrong, but in your case, it's not working out for you. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You spiritually also you're developing a lot. Okay, there's a real great forward movement happening there for you as well. And dealings or relationship with a younger woman. There's a younger woman in your life. Maybe somebody you work with. This could be, your fellow student, but there's a younger woman involved who will work with you very, very closely when it comes to your career. You will be playing a different role. So once again, be bold and make the first move. So if in the past you were really shy of taking the credit for something, or you were really shy about voicing your opinions, I feel like you'll do that now. You'll be like, my voice matters. You're finding your voice. And I feel like that's beautiful. Yeah. It's so interesting. And this is happening from the last two readings. You're changing a lot individually. Like there is this side of you that the world sees, okay, in the future, especially career-wise. And there's this other side of you which is happening inside. And what is happening inside, outsiders don't know. And that's how it is. So it's very interesting, you're becoming more complex as a person, career-wise especially. Time to go out and have fun. So you are definitely going to take time out, have fun, relax, and all of it. Secret admirer. Okay. People are going to respect you. I'll see that. And when you talk, people listen. I'll tell you that as well. Next 2 years, watch out for yourself. You're going to become a force to reckon with. And because of which you have a secret admirer. Waiting for news, package or letter. So if there's somebody who's waiting for a news, package or letter, I feel like it'll come. Yeah. Of course, you may have numerous ones in the upcoming 2 years, because that's a long period. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. So you've got to trust your intuition, okay? Don't ever neglect that. New opportunities, look forward for new business ventures or job opportunities to level up your financial status. So in the upcoming 2 years, look for job changes. Okay, I would have said, you get a promotion or something, but no, it's you looking and you finding. That is how it's going to work out. So you cannot sit back and relax. You've got to take action. And you're strong. You've got this. So speak. Make your presence felt over the upcoming 2 years career-wise. Once again, make a stand for what you believe is right and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So sometimes what happens is, when you're strong, when you're putting forward your opinions, people don't like it. And I feel like that's so true when it comes to career, People then are like, oh, hold on, this is a force to reckon with, and which is exactly what you're becoming in the upcoming 2-year period. But even though you may get that disapproval from people or like, some kind of judgment, it's okay. Hold your ground. You have tremendous potential. There's a lot you can do over the upcoming 2 years, whichever direction, you want to go. Wandering circus. So chances are, you're going to be doing it all alone, on your own. Sometimes you may get help, but, in the end, you've got to be the person in charge of your circus. You've got to be the person in charge of your circus, yeah. And walk in the beauty. But take time to relax, okay? In all of this, take time to relax so that you can just enjoy the beauty of the world and feel that. Don't make it all about your work, okay? Have fun. And you'll get inspired from somebody. Somebody is like totally going to be your inspiration. You're going to be like, okay, hold on, I want to be like this person. You learn from that person. Yeah, that's coming through. I'm going to give you a couple of more cards. Okay, a win-win outcome is the focus. So when it comes to you guys, even though your commitment is going to be tested, in the way it's like you benefit and probably the company that you work for or the people you work with both benefit. It's almost like an equal partnership. Yeah, where you're taking charge of yourself, you're doing the work, you're doing what needs to be done, you're learning, and in the end, the results are there. So it's totally like a win-win situation. And a sincere wish will be granted. So something that you really wanted is going to happen for you. Yeah, and you're going to be very happy. Position of authority. So definitely, you're going to be having that position of authority. You'll get the respect that you deserve. Happiness. You're going to be happy about where you end up in the upcoming 2 years. I feel like that's really, really good in your case. But remember, the very first thing, you've got to be bold and make the move. Yeah, you cannot stay in the background anymore. You've got to take that first step towards, the success that you want when it comes to your life. Yeah, I will leave you here with nothing but my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, then these are the messages that you need to receive career-wise. Let's take a look. We start with Moonology. Okay. Your hard work is paying off. And prosperity lies ahead. I absolutely love your guys' reading. And I believe, in one of the recent readings also, I saw a lot of stability coming into life. So this reading really is tying up to that. Yeah, so whatever you're doing it great, and financially you're going to be coming into a lot in the upcoming 2 years. Okay, now when it comes to you guys, in the upcoming 2 years, pay more attention on observation. Okay, try to learn from people. Try to look at people, see how they do things, how they, behave, or whichever way, in terms of your career, and learn from it, because there's a lot that you need to learn. There's a lot that you need to know, which you will by observation. So this could be like you have a mentor at work who is very good at something. So learn from them by observation is the message. And that way you'll benefit a lot more. And that way people will respect you. And you can be more like that person, the person that you respect. Please make sure to watch pile 1, because I feel like there's certain overlapping themes when it comes to both of you. Yeah. I will give you your tarot. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, okay, Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Hangman. So when it comes to your career, I feel like you're not going to be in any kind of hurry. You're like, I'm going to do this my way. I'm going to do things as per my pace. And interestingly, that is what is working for you. You're also very first time probably looking at things from a different perspective. You're like, okay, maybe I've been looking at this in this direction, but there's something else to it. And hence you learn and you do better. Yeah, you're also going to be getting a lot of aid and assistance of people you work with or people you study with, okay, whichever way this works for you. And in fact, you're not only going to be learning from people who are like you, but you're going to be learning from people who are different, who probably have an entirely different skill set than you, but you learn from them. Once again, observation. So please make sure, you keep this as a keyword, career-wise. Observe and learn. Yeah, you learn a lot more. And in fact, when it comes to you, I feel like there are going to be a lot of new investments that you make career-wise. Yeah, so this could be like you attend a lot of workshops, you attend a lot of webinars. For some of you, you could actually be taking some kind of leave and going back to university. And for some of you, this is like a new job. There's a mixture of a lot of things for you happening. Of course, this will work out differently for others, but it's like you're slowing down. You're doing things at your own pace. You're not in a hurry to get anywhere in your life. You know the work that you're doing is paying off, and you're willing to persevere. You're willing to slow down. You're willing to wait. However, you may sort of get into some kind of conflict with people you work with. Yeah, you may not see eye to eye, or the way you do things are not agreed upon, in which case, try and resolve things as sweetly as you can and as nicely as you can. Yeah, that's something that you need to know. Right track. In the end, I feel like you are going to be getting on the right track. Like, you cannot make any mistakes right now. All the mistakes that you were supposed to make, you've made it. And it's like, you are on the right path. And financial growth, congratulations, a good salary hike is about to come. It will increase the flow of abundance in your life and also help you to step up your finances. So you may get an increment, a good salary hike, or you go to a new place, you get a job there, and you get that financial growth. So once again, the stability, financial stability in your finances is really showing up, and growth. Yeah, growth. Oh wow, I almost forgot. This was your very first card that we shuffled, right? Prosperity lies ahead. So financial growth is definitely with you. Miracles, and it's going to happen in miraculous ways. Yeah, it's like you were hoping and you were praying, but you were like, I don't see this happening, but it happens. Yeah, so miracles. So keep praying. Yeah, and let yourself stand out and be noticed. Yeah, you've got to stand out. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid at all. There's no need for you. And be unique. Bring your unique talent to the world. You don't have to be like somebody else. You don't have to, act like somebody else. Be you. Because you are important and people notice that about you. Yeah, so flexibility. However, when it comes to something, you've got to be like slightly flexible. Maybe you're a little bit rigid about certain things. So when something is asked of you, try and like mend your ways a little bit, adapt to certain situations. Because if you learn to adapt, there won't be like misunderstandings. There won't be like conflicts that is happening. You've got to be like flexible. A slow and steady, once again, it's a repeated message. You're not in a hurry to get anywhere. You're like, I'm going to do this at my own sweet pace. And because of that, because, like slow and steady wins the race, once again, stability comes in. And with stability, growth comes in. And that kind of growth cannot be disturbed easily. Because it is something that happens by understanding. It is happening by taking care of the basics. So your basics are going to be strong this time. Yeah? And look, success. Success is going to expand in your life in so many ways. It's like it's waiting for you with open arms. Romance, celebration, and party. So work-wise, you're going to be having some kind of party, some kind of celebration. Yeah, and announcement. There's always going to be some kind of announcement happening for you. So this could be, a new job announcement, or this could be examination, but something is announced. Maybe a promotion is what is going to be announced. So look out for it. Next 2 years. Oh wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Slowly but surely getting ahead. You're not going to be in any kind of hurry, which is your advantage, I will say. Because, people who are usually in a hurry, they make mistakes, they fall back, but not you. You're constructing your like tower by really, really building your foundations. You won't make a mistake this time. News is on the way, so you're going to be getting some kind of news that will assist you. Yeah. And a distant friend is thinking of you. So somebody who stays at a distance is thinking of you. So maybe because this has come in the context of your career, maybe it's a colleague who lives at a distance. They may be wanting to reach out. A deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you're going to be having a friendship with somebody. Same sex, So once again, you work with somebody, you have a work buddy who's very different from who you are, but you still gel together. Protection from a powerful friend. So when it comes to your career, you're protected. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Yeah, you've got to believe that. Something important such as a new job or a raise, once again, this could be like you get into a new job with a salary hike. Yeah. And news or birth of a new business opportunity or growth. So you may also have the option of starting your own enterprise, should you choose to do that. Sometimes this could be like a collaborative project between you and somebody else. Yeah. But it's like, business partners, that kind. A time for healing. Interestingly, it is also a time for you for healing, emotional healing, or maybe physical healing if there's any issue that you guys were going through. And don't worry, nothing is gonna come out of a situation. Now, this really talks about if you're worried about something. If you're worried, relax, it's all gonna be okay. Because I really want to point you to the very first cards. And this is exactly why I love shuffling, the moonology, especially on camera. So, your hard work is paying off. So, prosperity lies ahead. Yeah. And this is a solid kind of prosperity, one that doesn't go away. I'll leave you here with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye.